Hello, my name's Bob Reynolds. I'm a former Navy nuclear submariner. I've been involved in power and solar my whole life. I've come to the solar industry because of several reasons. One, there's this a huge blow up in the solar industry, so there's a lot of unsavory issues and companies growing up so big that they're not getting fulfillment. So the customers are getting shortchanged, they're getting overcharged, and so because I have a project that I'm working, I've decided to use solar as a vehicle for some good works I want to do. So what I want to do is introduce myself, Bob here, and instead of me calling and bugging you all the time, I am making this video to actually take you through a couple sites here on the internet where you can actually determine if solar is good for you on your own. And if it is, then you could either get back in touch with me, and I work for a company called Reach. We work and search for the people that have the best service provision in your area. And I want to help you save that money and have a more dependent solar power system to your home. So I'm going to use this page here that I'll give you the address to, and you can actually use this video and follow along. And you can determine if solar's going to be a benefit for your home or not without talking to a bunch of pushy salespeople. One is if your home is facing, the south, a roof that you would even put solar panels on, and then it's not being blocked by a lot of shade. That's really the first thing. The next thing that we'll want to do, and we'll just go through the thing here, is because once we have an idea of that, we can actually use two sites and we can actually see just where we stand. And so first, think about the position of your home, and then we're going to go over to these sites right here. One's the actual sunroof site that's used by Google, and we're going to type in an address here. And you can put your address in here, and what it's going to do is it'll actually pull up that home, and you can actually look for other homes, but you can see the home, and it'll tell you on that home the roof capacity, and you put in your electric bill about how much you're spending, and it'll tell you the size system that you need and how many square foot on your roof that you need for that. It's a very helpful tool. There's another one similar, which is over here. It's the PV Watt one. And so you look at these two sites here. PV Watt one, same thing. Put your address in. Let's use this one. And you click on it, and it'll point that house out, and you can actually zoom in on it. And what's neat is when you go over here, you can actually pull up that roof, and it's right there. And here on this one, I think I used a 710 Humble drive. This one, you put a dot and a dot on each flat part of the roof that you're going to put cells on, right? And it'll tell you how many square foot you have and how much watts you could burn off that one. What size system, like a 3.7 kilowatt system, which you could run off just that small square footage of that home. So by using these two software programs, you can go to your own address and you can actually dial in and play around with those. And the great thing is you can also learn how to see if your neighbor's home or your mom's home or somebody. And for the company that I do work for, if you do happen to have a referral, that's another reason it's so cool to learn what is a good solar investment with these two sites. One, determine if, it's good for you or not, or a neighbor. So this is real short. I could show you more. And what I want to share with you is if you don't decide that solar is right for you, or that you can't afford it, or your credit's not good, you can actually go here to this site. Okay, this kind of show you that I really am in it for the homeowners. Okay, and that's why I went with Reach, is because they do two things. They're in for the homeowner, and they have only one or two closers that stay in one area that work with the service providers. So what I seen in the industry is it was growing so fast, the customers weren't getting the service they needed. And so I found a company that focuses on the service first, okay? Because that's how you build trust. And I see the industry needs trust. And so here's what I'm going to throw out for you here is, whether you go with me or Reach or anybody, if you're really serious about solar, this site I'm showing you here is a brand new solar trade hub to where you can go to this site and you can buy, sell, trade, talk to people in the industry, and put together your own system. And there's groups on Facebook. I'll link up on a page for y'all. But I wanted to put this together real quick just to let you know that it's really easy to determine if solar is right for you by using these two sites. And if you need any help, just book an appointment with me and I'll be glad to help you. You have a great day, and thank you again for your interest in solar and helping to do anything you can to save you money, really, is what this boils down to. Extra $100 a month, extra couple thousand here and there. Over the lifetime, the average is $25,000 over a 15-year lifetime. That's 3 good vacations, are a lot you could do with that, $100 or so a month. So if it's something that you're concerned and that you would like to have that extra money saved, and you're in control of the stabilized electric bill and just control of your own power, then give me a holler. You have a great day, and thank you very much.